Hi, I'm Kooker, and I'm here to show you the CGLX OptiActor for the HIPerspace wall. So this wall is called HIPerspace. It's a visualization tool, and for my project I created an iPad interface for the wall. So this is what the interface looks like. It's very simple. It's designed so that there's as little as possible here, so you spend as much time as possible looking up at the screen. But very simply, the interface here. So right now it's in mouse emulation mode. So so right now we're doing a trackpad mode. So it highlights where your finger's touching, and if you look on screen, you can see I am shoving that arrow around with my finger, just like a normal trackpad. So in this application, I can grab high-resolution images. I use my left click and drag to drag it around, and then I can right-click and drag to zoom in, and right now this is a picture of UCSD, I think. So again, these are all super high-resolution images. You can zoom in real close, even read this guy's T-shirt. Correct. So I can also, another cool application is we've got a picture of a rat's brain here. I think this is the rat brain, which is demoing the usefulness for doctors. If we, because again, this is a visualization environment, so I would want my doctor being able to see the images of my brain before operating on something like this, rather than trying to look at slides or something. So yeah. So that shows you the trackpad mode, and it also has keyboard support for certain applications that use the keyboard. And you can still use the trackpad simultaneously while you use the keyboard. So now I'm going to demo the multi-touch capabilities of the iPad app. The idea is, so right now this is in multi-touch mode, so it can sense as many fingers as I put on it. And we're looking at an image viewer application that works just like image viewers on the iPad and iPhone, where you can use one finger to shove the image around, and then two fingers to you can pinch to zoom. So I can move the image around and zoom in on any area that I like. Right now we're looking at imagery of Haiti, high-resolution imagery out of the quake. So again, we're looking at just a really natural interface. Like, I don't even have to look down at the iPad while I'm playing with this. I just sort of focus on the screen and move around. So this app also works. It works both in multi-touch mode, and then if I switch back over to like the mouse mode, I can. If I give it another second to, it takes a second to reconnect once I switch modes. But once it's up and running, then I can interact just the way I was in the other application. I can move that mouse around, left click and drag to move, right click and drag to zoom. It's really nice. Yeah, switch over to trackpad. It's
trackpad?
I like trackpad mode best. It's the new one. So what happens? Yeah, so you use right click and drag. It's designed just like your trackpad on your computer.
Oh, okay.
So you can hold down the left mouse button and then move around. So this is another application that uses both the mouse and the multi-touch capabilities, and I'd like to show it off because it also shows off has some fun functionality with the mouse wheel. So right now, this is an image of high-resolution imagery of the world, and I can left-click and drag to shove it around, and I can right-click and drag to zoom. But a fun feature is that I can actually use two fingers to emulate the mouse wheel, and when I do that, it actually cycles through the seasons. You can see the snow up here, across the continents and disappear. So yeah, we call this app the blue marble. And again, this is zoom in. I can zoom very closely in on any portion of the world. I think this is imagery from NASA. This is our Video Blaster app showing full motion video on the HIPerspace wall. And the OptiActor application, it fully interacts with this application. Works perfectly. So what I can do is I can, so as you can see, I can click and drag and actually move the video around. I can reposition it. I can zoom in on it and pick a part that I want to see very much more closely. And I can show you the keyboard. So what I can do is I can tile the video across all the different tiles, and then I can believe I can. Yeah, there we go. So we've got some cool visualizations that show the video on all the different tiles and sort of shift frames, and these are all controlled by the keyboard. So I can control this whole application just from using the keyboard. So again, the idea is that right now we've got this station right over here where you have to walk over there and start and stop every application. But as the OptiActor is developed and continues to grow, this can be the entire, the only control you need for the entire wall for demos and all that stuff. So, and this is a video of some imagery they got in 3D of in Egypt. So these are all just individual points that they've mapped in 3D and turned it, and they've sort of saved this the state of the entire area, these tombs. And it's preserved as 3D points. So again, separate out by color. So yeah, so an app like this brings you much closer to the wall. Makes it it makes the wall seem much more powerful once you're actually controlling it yourself. What happens is I think C takes precedence over F. So you have to, if you turn off C and then turn off F, yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Widescreen or full screen?
That's right, I forgot. So that's the mouse wheel controlling the ratio of the video.
Oh, that's cool. So you can tell the colors on screen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, do that one more time.
This part?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you can stretch it out across and back. Fun.
So cool. So to do this. Oh, okay.